Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus, and today we are playing with the Shellproof team, also known as the Electric Fire. So, the other Shepherd, there's me, there's the Shepherd Doggy, and there's another Shepherd, which also makes videos on the Butcher's Circus, and he showcases these sorts of teams. So I'll leave a link to his video in the description. And it's very difficult to appropriately name teams in the Butcher Circus because there's people that have done it before, there's all these problems with it, but he found this team, this exact team that I have here with the Leper Crusader, Bounty Hunter and Arbalist, that I played in a tournament back in December 2020. He saw that I named it Electric Fire and he put it on the list put it as Shep's Electric Fire. I didn't make this team, it was made by someone, a Polish fella called Shellproof, and I remember we played one match. I've never seen that person again, but we played one match. He was very angry because he wanted to play in the tournament and he wanted to play with just one team. He wanted to use just this was his team, and we wouldn't let him because, he needed to have at least 4 teams to play in the tournament, and there were rules and all that. So, oh wow, the transformed ass. They transformed, so I might as well shoot. Mineral, okay, there's justice in this world. But yeah, they had only this team, and they absolutely rocked my world with this weirdo comp. And yeah, now I named it Electric Fire for that tournament. I didn't tell... he didn't ask me if it was mine or not. He kind of assumed that I had made the team because no one else, kind of claimed it, or no one else showed up with it anywhere. So yeah, I guess it's Electric Fire now. It's a nice name made by this Shellproof guy. I never named it. And yeah, I like the idea. But where's the electric, Shep? Where's the fire? Yeah, I'm not sure if I see it either, but you know what I see? I see a potential Caltrip skill, and I'm gonna go for it. So yeah, the strengths of this team is that it's kind of like a Goliath comp, except of having just the Arbals and no Mark synergy, which you'd have a Jester here. You bring a Bounty Hunter, and you have 2 very, very good damage dealers, the 2 best damage dealers in the game. Now, the problem with this is that if you run against protection, one of your damage dealers gets screwed, and the other damage dealer isn't having too much fun either, so... that's terrible. Another problem is that Disruption is even worse than it is on the Goliath comp, because he ran this very, very aggressive setup. He actually had both the damage trinkets, Gladiator's Mask and the Jagged Chopper, but I took just a tiny bit of precaution and took the Eagle Eye Talisman instead, just to have a little bit of accuracy, just a bit, so I can have at least a hit chance against Crusaders or something like that. Yeah, because if I didn't, I would just freaking miss everything. So if the Bounty Hunter gets pulled, which he might, you don't have the Finale, you don't have a lot of stuff, the Arbals can get disrupted. Like, Disruption and Protection absolutely ruins this team. But if those aren't a factor, then, it kind of goes hard. It kind of goes hard, and let's see, do we get a chop crit? 18 to 33 damage. Unfortunately, we get kind of a low roll, but that's still a lot. That's still a lot of damage. But yeah, it's an interesting team. I dig it. I haven't played it in ages because I kind of forgot about it. I did kind of forget about it. I'm not sure how it did in that tournament, honestly. I don't remember. I think I didn't win that hard that tournament. I think I lost against J-Man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lost against J-Man in the very first match I was in. So I might not have even played this. I can't remember too well. I might not have even played it, which is a bit sad to say the very least. But oh well. I miss a Holy Lance. Yeah, it is a bit sad that it was completely forgotten. The reason people don't run this is because, you can just run the Abomination here, you can run a Flagellant here, and that's probably going to be better. You can even run a Shieldbreaker, or you just swap out the Bounty Hunter and put a Jester, which feels a lot better. So it's a weird team. It definitely works, I suppose, if you really like this sort of idea of having the 2 damage dealers and having both the heavy mark pressure and having a Leper as well. But if you go into a bad matchup against like an Occultist and a Men-at-Arms guards him, like a Men-at-Arms in position 3 guarding the Occultist, and they have a Crusader in position 1 with Warlock of Light, you've already lost. So it's kind of sad, but you have already lost if that is the case. But, that is not the case. You were playing against Boxy, and he had this really not so boxy team, but more of a healer team, more of a stun team, more of a stun spam, and, but unfortunately for it, it has nothing more than the stun spams, so it can't really accomplish anything. to try and win this. So we're just lighting that abomination up with crits. Yeah, 52, 56. Our most is balanced, by the way, guys. Yeah, that 20 prot you got there, I don't care. I couldn't care less. Yeah, this is probably just gonna be a very fast win, so let's skip along to the end, because I mean, even if they guard here, then I just go chop, and then I kill the Crusader, unless they stun me, but if they do that, then I just kill them, start the next round, so let's skip this along to the end. And it wouldn't take much longer, just a quick wow, crit 31 on the corpse, nice one, Leper. He was doing freaking 5 damage before I turned the cameras on. I don't freaking know, he's smiling for the camera, that must be it. And yeah, let's go for match number 2. Here we go, straight into a match number 2 against Mike Hawks, and yeah, it's funny how many names people come up with, and this person seems to be playing, wow, Chef's Stress, with a very aggressive setup. No Regis Cloak, they probably don't have it yet, but everything else on the setup, it looks alright. It looks quite alright, I must say. They have full push Abomination. Oh god, I don't have Snuff. Ah, this is gonna be bad. No, don't push me, I didn't bring Snuff. No, 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 no. I don't even have Finale to try and like nuke them. Oh, that's so lucky. Okay, immediately this must be done. No more pushing. Let's stun that Abomination. Make sure no more lollygagging happens here. No more push funnies. We're probably gonna have to pull the doggy and kill him. That Hanseri is going to completely demolish us, so we want to prevent that. But in the meantime, let's see how much damage Chop does. It's probably guaranteed head chance. Wow, it's not. It's 17 to 30. I could kill him already, but I need to hit. Let's go for the revenge. I feel like not using revenge is kind of just bad. If I miss here, I'm going to feel so incredibly stupid, you know? Like, so incredibly, unbelievably stupid. I'd really not like that to happen, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pull the doggy, actually, instead of doing anything else, and I'm going to shoot him too, because he's a very, very important target here. That Houndsary with the Monkey Spawn Crimson Hook, yeah, that's going to completely demolish us. Flashlight is also going to be very annoying. I believe he also has Crimson Hook. Yeah, he has Crimson Hook and the Confessor's Gauntlet, which isn't a very good trinket, but I guess on the offense, yeah, it's better than having nothing, I suppose. So yeah, there's a very nice crit there. We didn't exactly need the crit, but we still get a lot of damage off of it, and we're gonna have a tool for frontline damage that we normally wouldn't. Normally we'd have the Abomination here, and let's see, what would the Abomination do here? I guess what we do is probably just chop him. The Abomination will go for like a Manacles or something, and round 1 the Abomination would have tried to stun the Flash one to kind of prevent it. So the Abomination so far is being more helpful. Yeah, the Abomination here in position 1 so far is being a bit more helpful, but you know, what can I do? If I do this, I actually give them Redeem. I don't want to do that, so Oh, I wish I had Abomination. Oh, they're going to bolster. Okay, that should be fine then. I'm just going to shoot into it, and that's probably going to be enough. Or do I want to... Actually, I want to keep my Arbalist turn. I might... I think it's going to be more valuable if we shoot the Abomination with the Arbalist, just to get him really close to 0 HP. Yeah, that's going to be a lot more valuable for me, I believe. Though I am gonna have to deal with the corpse. My Abomination, rather, my Leper can't go Rage. Yeah, if you start comparing having a character against another one in specific situations like this, you can truly see how one would be much better than the other. And that's kind of preoccupying. I'm actually gonna go for the Caltrops here because I have the Sniper Shot right after, so even if the Caltrops isn't a kill, the Sniper Shot would very, very likely be a kill. I mean, you'd have to fail a 50 and a 70 right after. Yeah, it's unlikely, it's unlikely. And Caltrops gives me a lot of value, which I love. And let's go for this. 15, he's relatively close. I only have to do like a Manacle's worth of damage. Why don't I have an Abomination? Oh, I want to play WD. Yeah, this is interesting, but it's not that good. Because the Disruption feels a lot worse than it feels in WD. You don't have that stress possibility, like the cherry on top of having the transformations and stuff like that. And yeah, it's odd, but I'm pretty sure you can still pull something off with it, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, then, what we want to do now, if we shoot, they're just going to guard. And I can't stun because he's out of position. I could just try to one-shot Flagellant here, that's also an idea. So let's stun him first, and see how they react to it. Yeah, let's stun him first. Oh, that's unfortunate, to 15%. My front line is being kind of meh today, isn't it? Yeah, it is being kind of meh. I guess the Crusader got the stun round 1 and he managed to hit here, but the Leper has done nothing. He has done literally nothing. I guess he's not really a late game menace per se, but yeah, he's a chap, that's what he is. He's a chap. Okay, because they decided to just not guard, and that means I just get a free kill on the Abomination, so thank you very much. But yeah, this could have been a bit more dicey if my opponent got to push and they decided to guard here in a situation like this. Yeah, this could have been terrible because you don't have a guard break with the Leper, you don't have like a puncture, you don't have a flagellant to like be more of a late game menace. You have a tool to counter enemy flagellants, but it's not Finale. Finale would be even better than having a Leper here, but you know. Edie or Edie, that's what I should say here. Oh, that's bad. Ah, bozo, freaking bozo. Okay, we chopped the corpse. Here's the thing, Shep, why don't you bring Purge? Purge would give you a tool that no one else has. It would clear corpses on the damage team. Yeah, but what do I take away from it? If I take off Chop, my whole purpose as a Leper is gone. I'm no longer that big damage dealer. If I take off Chop, I'm a bozo. That's what I am. You can't take off Chop when you have Leper. That's just ridiculous. If you take off Hugh, if there's a guard, you can't... it's basically like taking off Cells, but it feels even... it feels a bit better than taking off Cells. So if I were to take something off, it would be Hugh. Yeah, but it's still really bad, because having that double hit and bringing a character down to 0 again after a heal plus damaging someone else is also one of the big reasons why the Leper is actually pretty good. So yeah, he wouldn't... do not. Oh my god, this bozo! And he goes selfish. Well, seriously, what affliction was he even? It couldn't have been masochistic because he passed. Was he rational? Did he pass round 1 and then oof himself round 2 and immediately get it too? Freaking finisher. My god, that's unbelievable. Okay, selfish. I'm going to lose this actually because... yeah, I'm going to lose this because my backline was being cool and now it isn't. That's the reason I'm going to lose this. I don't know, maybe the Leper pulls off at the end of the match, because instead of having like manacles to spam at a flagellant, we have chops. So yeah, we do have that. We do have that slight late game potential. I'm going to go for the chop here. I can't give them the heals. I can still miss against 15 dodge. That's crazy though. With Eagle Eye, I can still miss against 15 dodge. My goodness. Okay, there's some stress. 55 to kill. Voila, that's awesome. If I had failed out there, they were just going to heal themselves and I have to spend more time doing blah 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 blah. Wishka shaketas. So yeah, that would be bad. That would be extremely bad, but thankfully it doesn't happen. They're going to hit my Limper now. And you know what that means, right? That means I'm screwed regardless of what I do. I think the Rebels is just going to heal herself before I take any more stress. Like, we have to stabilize the situation a little bit. Problem here is that even if I chop the Flatulent, he goes down to 0. They guard, so he's fine. Even if I stun him, they go first. And then they could just get the heal. But I'd have to get the stun, which I'm not too likely to get in the first place. It's just a 50-50. I am gonna go for it. But, yeah, do I want to chop the Man-at-Arms? Maybe I have enough time to kill him. Maybe, but I do have 2 damage debuffs on me, so I don't know, I don't think so. I'm doing 11 to 20 to the Flagellant, so I should be doing like half that. Yeah, it's a bit trash. It is, it really is. Okay, do we get the stun? No, we don't get the stun. Also, this is gonna sound extremely freaking weird, but I just went for the stunning blow there, and I saw that, like, the stunning blow action. You know how there's motion blur, right? There's a bit of motion blur. Whenever motion happens, the characters blur a little bit. There's motion blur IRL. I don't know if that's just a me thing. I don't know if that's a... oh my god, these idiots. But yeah, I have motion blur IRL. I don't know if it's bad, I don't know if it's supposed to happen, but if I'm in a dimly lit place, I feel like I have motion blur. And it feels really weird. It does feel really weird, but it is kind of funny the way it happens. Please don't move back. Okay, good. Please get this done. Okay, good, I suppose. I'm not sure what I can pull off with it, though. If I go chop here, I just get exsanguinated. Oh no. Oh my god, they're really trying to make me lose this, aren't they? They're really trying to make me lose this. Okay, the worst thing my Cox could do right now is punish me. If he does that, he loses. Okay, that's the worst thing you could have done. It kind of works, because that's really gonna mess my, my Crusader up, but it shouldn't work. I really pray it doesn't work. This should be enough to bring him down to 0. Then we're gonna go for a stunning blow and hopefully get the stun and the kill. Or the stun or the kill, you know, either or. I'm going to heal the Crusader just so he doesn't drop to their store. That would be absolutely horrible at this point in time. So yeah, let's prevent that. How is he still blighting, by the way? You blighted him. Ah! This has to stop happening. Why am I so unlucky on the afflictions, though? Oh my god, that's nuts. How am I so unlucky on the afflictions? Where's my transform slam? Please, please, please. Why do I have leper? Well, a leper and no jester. It's abysmal. Yeah, it really is. Okay. We have to get rid of the guard. Good. It works. He can miss the Exsanguinate if he goes for it, right? He has 96 accuracy now. He has a guaranteed hit chance. On the leper. Only on the leper. Yeah, they are gonna go for the leper. And they do enough damage. I could heal that, and I will. I will heal that. So this should actually be really good. This is when we see the leper actually do his thing, because I'm going to drop a heal, and now, even though the flagellant just healed up, I can still one-shot him because I'm a leper. Look at that, guaranteed chance of getting a kill. If I hit the flagellant, that is, which I could miss for some reason. He only has 80 base accuracy. I feel like the leper needs a bit of love. Yeah, he needs a bit of love. Not too much love, I should say. Like, definitely not too much love, but a little bit of love. Yeah, you could use it. Okay, we get to 20% death, so that should just be GG. I don't think the Man-at-Arms, in all his infinite protection and bellows and scream power, I don't think he's going to be able to win this. Especially now with Caltrip's taking. Caltrip's won this match for us. Caltrip's for the win. Can you bozo stop passing, though? It's seriously so annoying that they just won't stop doing it. It's crazy. They won't stop freaking passing. This is unnecessarily close. Yeah, especially after getting such a quick kill on the Abomination and the doggy as well. So unnecessarily close. I'm very surprised they didn't just heal. Didn't they have a turn to heal where they went to punish instead? I think they did. I think they had an opportunity to just get the win and didn't go for it. Because if they healed, then they would just buy themselves a ton. No, they did go for a heal. They went for an Exsanguinate. They should have gone for a Redeem, maybe. And just kept guarding. But I don't know. I think I got pretty lucky with the stuns there at the end. I got both 50-50s, I believe. A bit unfortunate for my Cox at the very end of the match. You can still win this. Yeah, I mean, there's still a way. It's very difficult, though. It's very, very difficult for him to win this. Yeah. That would help, but it actually doesn't. It's just, as long as she doesn't say no, she won't. She's selfish. Yeah, now I just have 2 heart attack recoveries, so it's gonna take them like another 3 turns just to bellow me down to 0. And my leper still has his self-heal. No, there's no way that they win this. But yeah, nice tries to my Cox, and that is gonna be it for the electric fire. It is the fire, isn't it? Yeah, the team's fire. It's hot garbage. That's the kind of fire it is. Hot garbage. Do not play this. Sure, it can't be the darkest one, but I don't know. I don't know how. The reason I lost it is because I had like this weird DOT team with no disruption that was kind of just meh. I think it was the Highman team. Yeah, I think I had the Highman team that was kind of like a DOT team. That was. It was a cool team, but it wasn't that good. Yeah, cool, but not very good. It had the flagellant. It had a position 2 Jester, which was funny. It had this setup, if I remember correctly. Where is he? Yeah, it had this setup, but the Antiquarian had weird trinkets. I don't think I even had Materia Pestis unlocked yet. So yeah, I also didn't run Crown of Thorns a lot of the time. I mean, I also didn't run Gauntlet of Absolution a lot of the time. I would have it, but instead of running Gauntlet of Absolution, I'd be like, oh, I have to go balls to the walls on the aggression, and I just bring Crown of Thorns instead, because I was supposed to. But you know, you live and you learn, right? But anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.